Alright everybody, I have been thinking about switching sights for my bow for a while, and today's the day that we're going to test some different things out. I've been using the System by Davis, and all in all it's a really durable, great sight, but just for the purposes I'm using it for in terms of hunting and stuff, I want to try something different. It doesn't hurt to try other things. So I've been rocking this this double pin on a you have all these adjustments. It's a very cool sight. It's really durable. But I'm going to try a HHA today. Not 100% sure if I'm going to use this exact same one for hunting, but just testing things. So we're going to go ahead and install that today, and you guys can come along and see what it looks like to put a fresh new sight on a bow. Alright, so here's the dovetail mount for my bow. Basically the sight just slides in the mount and then you tighten it down. All beautifully just like that. So this is going to go on this side. And what is this the size? So basically you got your screws. So basically you just get them lined up into the holes for your bow and then just send them in. Make sure to cross thread it. It makes it a lot tighter and improves your accuracy. That's not the right size. I'll get it one of these days. And then, just like that, this big boy slides in. How far should it go? Alright, so with these dovetail mounts, I'm able to either run it super close in, or I can run it super far out. And the reason they give you this option to adjust your sight is that when you have your peep and the circular housing of your pins, then it's a lot easier to focus when your peep and that housing perfectly line up. So if it's farther out, the peep could be smaller than the housing, or if it's too close, the peep could be bigger than the housing. So basically you want to find the happy middle, and then when you pull back your bow, everything just lines up perfectly, and then all you see is those pins and you're good to go. So we're going to find what that is for my bow and get her locked in. We're rolling. Alright everybody, so the reason I also wanted to do this switch is because the HHA is a actual sight that you can just plug in your distance. So instead of me having to, with the Davis, look at my distance and then look at what the sight tape is according to that distance, which takes time and it could cost you a shot, this I can just plug in 35 yards or 55 yards. So to find out that, then we use a blank one, and then I'm going to go ahead and pencil on what my 20, 30, 40 or 20, 30, 60 or whatever it is, and then I'll hold that next to the other ones and find which one's correct, because we have a metric ton of these, and hopefully one of them's the correct one. So we're going to go ahead and put on this blank one so I can get it all sorted out, and then should be ready to rock. Wow. These don't stick worth crap.
So, first, I want to give a shout out to AAE. They sent us these Max Hunters right here in this green. Really like these veins. George has been shooting these a lot. Really likes them. I personally like the Max Stealths. But today, we're going to be putting these up against the Tac Driver 2.25s. These are another great vein company. Definitely a lot different material than the Max Hunter. They're very similar in their profiles. Pretty much the only difference is the Max Hunter is a little taller, and the Tac Driver is just a little more low profile of a vane, and they're both kind of shield cut. The AAE has its like channels on the side of the vane that they're known for. Tac vanes got that really stiff material, and so first of all, what I'm going to say is that these vanes are going to be quieter, and all of our tests are going to be on 3 Fletch with a pretty good helical. So we got these. We're going to be fletching these up with the Arizona Easy Fletch Mini Max 2, and we're going to go head to head with these two vanes, both 3 Fletch, see what flight we get out of these.
These are the arrows that I'm going to be refletching, so I'm going to rip off these beautiful fletching jobs, but it is what it is. I'll do it for you guys. I'm not going to put the wrap on because I don't feel like it, so we're going to do Max Hunters with the wrap, and then the Tac Drivers without the wrap. So go ahead. Everybody, always get yourself a arrow building kit. This is a very cheap kit, but it does the job. I don't have anything extremely fancy, but get yourself a razor knife so you can take these off. I used to be a firm believer that the wraps would help you take the vanes off. They really don't. The wraps are kind of a pain to take off themselves, but I still really like the look of them, so I'm going to use them. So basically just cut the vanes off. Try not to super cut deep into your shaft, but basically it's kind of a messy process, but just get it off somehow, and then I'll fletch up some other vanes for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got them cleaned off, so we're going to go ahead and fletching them. Old and used. Oh, wow. I'm getting like you. I can't talk. To fletch these bad boys up, use an old trusty, the Easy Fletch. I really like it because it fits these Tac Drivers super well in there, so they don't move around a lot when you're fletching. Hey, I should put them the right way. So these ones do not require
They do.
priming?
They do.
I didn't on the other one. We're going to be using the Arizona Easy Fletch Mini. Really like this fletching tool. Super consistent. I'm going to go ahead and get everything all primed up and dabadooey, and it will be beautiful. So I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll... Oh, I'm losing veins. Here we are with the finished products. They're green and they're stiff, and that's all I got to say about them. These are green and beautiful. So personally, I like Max Hunters more, but these apparently will do a lot better in terms of sound. But in the end, I really don't care. But we're gonna give them a fair shakedown in terms of accuracy. Everybody gets the same test, and we'll see which one is better, and then we'll probably do a durability and wreck these vanes. So those are very dead arrows, very quiet. These ones have a little bit more whistle. Okay, this one was my broken one. After shooting them, the tac vanes are a lot quieter. You can hear a small whistle with the AAEs. In terms of accuracy at 40, if they're not performing as well as each other, then that would be sad. So I believe they're going to be good. So we do have a sound problem with AAEs. Not too much of a sound problem, but that is something to be noted. We'll go ahead and take it back a little bit further and see if one or the other arrows isn't steering as well at longer distances. So to wrap this video up, the choice is up to you on which one fits you best. Of course, they're two great vanes. You are probably going to get more Max Hunters for your price, because I think you can get about 100 Max Hunters for $15-ish, and I only got 36 Tac vanes for about $20 off of Cabela's. So I think you're going to get a little bit more vanes for your money when you go the Max Hunter route. Anyway, to sum it up, if you're looking for a short profile, stiff, quiet fletching to steer mechanicals, I'd say the Tac Drivers are going to be a really good solid option. But they're not going to steer fixed blade as well, and that's mostly what I shoot. So I'm going to stick with the Max Hunters for that reason. I also just really like the looks of them and the what they're made of, and so it's kind of up to you what you're going to use them for. But I think that's a good test on how they perform. Perform great at all distances. They're just a little bit quieter, but in the end, I think I'm okay with the Max Hunters. So that's it for the video. Thanks for coming along, and you guys, catch you on the next one.